anybody.
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
In the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. So I wanted to give you guys an update video on the backlash that Stormy received and how her and her team is trying to cover it up. I think it's very disappointing at the route that she's wanting to go, but why am I not surprised that she's going the victim route? She haven't given us anything else other than that. She's always going to play the victim, even though she is dead ass wrong. There's a few things that I want to address because I hear a lot of nonsense going around on the YouTube street. So I absolutely want to talk about a few things. So let's get into it, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. So here's what I'll say first. First, I want to elaborate on the fact that this girl is going to go on her platform and say that Miss Black Titanic was stalking her. I think that you are a coward, Stormy. The second thing I want to elaborate on is because of this BS narrative and you lying, you have people now commenting on YouTube and under my comments and other people's comments saying how, oh, well, if it was me, then I would have pow-powed her, or, you know, people can get pow-powed because of that. And I think that now it's time to raise awareness, because y'all hoes need to be so for real. Mind you, these are the same hoes that didn't see no problem with an old ass lady running up on Mel. But all you hoes gonna sit on the internet and say that this broad should have took out her pow to handle an 85-plus-year-old woman. And I'm sorry if that's not even how old she is. And I need you hoes to understand that before Miss Black Titanic can even get the words out her mouth, she was called every type of slur in the book. So I do agree. It would be different had Miss Black Titanic came to her establishment rah-rah, let's say like maybe Miss Wanda pulled up or walked up or ran up on Mel with that whole barbecue thing. And just to address that a little bit more, Mel was having a conversation. The conversation got heated. A conversation can get heated without one person walking over to attack the other. That shows the level of ignorance that you have to think that you cannot have a civil conversation without walking over to try to put your hands on someone because you don't like the words that they are saying. So unfortunately, I do have to elaborate on that because Wanda did go on somebody's panel. Wanda went on Lofty's panel and basically tried to insinuate that the reason why she did that was because Mel was arguing with her or talking at her, as if you got to raise your hand at somebody because somebody is holding you accountable. Also, you can always tell who are the people that are used to being held accountable because of the way that they deal with certain things and the way that they choose to address certain situations. So I say that all that to say Stormy is unaccountable for her actions and her behaviors. And I think that's disheartening that you are willing to go that far as to say that this lady was stalking you, to make it seem like you have a reason to pull out a pow on an old lady. This is why I say accountability is important and your ability to be accountable is important. And if you're not able to be accountable, you can possibly be dangerous because you will be willing to go to any extent in order to not hold yourself accountable. So for clarity, Ms. Black Titanic said that she went there to purchase products because her and her friends are older, don't know how to work the internet, and she was going to try to place an order at the warehouse. Obviously, she knew she wasn't going to be able to walk out with products and they was going to have to send it to her, and that this is not out of the ordinary. This has been done before in her area, so she thought nothing of it. This facility wasn't too far away from where she lived at, so that was the reason that she pulled up. Now, we all know Miss Black Titanic to be a news reporter. Whether you guys think the news that she is reporting is important, valuable, or not, she classifies herself as a reporter, a blogger, a journalist, possibly. My point is, whether you respect her in the field that she is in, this is what she claims to do, and it isn't illegal, and she have the right to report in the freedom of speech. It's upsetting and it's disheartening because you don't see value in her reports, or you don't think that she have enough following or enough, let's say clout, to where you think that she isn't due to be able to report on the things that she want to report on, as long as she isn't breaking any laws. My thing is, because she isn't a TMZ or a Hollywood Unlock or a Neighborhood Talk or a Shade Room, you think that what she is doing isn't important or valued, which in my opinion is why you set yourself up for failure. And that's just my opinion. I honestly believe, had Miss Black Titanic been a white woman wanting to report on what was going on at her warehouse, the response would have been different. Now, let's go back over to laws, because let's say that Miss Black Titanic was breaking laws. How would she know if the property does not have private parking lot, private property signs up? You guys can see in the video that Miss Black Titanic recorded, which I will leave at the end of this video, that I want you guys to watch just to go over everything that we're going to be talking about. There are no trespassing signs. There are no private parking lot signs. There are no private property signs. There are no please do not enter. There are no this is not open to the public signs at all, nowhere in that facility. So as far as her being in the parking lot, she have every right to be in the parking lot, whether the white powdered hands cowboys like it or not. So that's the first thing that I want to say to the people that are seemingly under the impression that she was breaking laws. Another thing as far as accountability and why it's dangerous, because Stormy went on her Instagram to make it seem like Miss Black Titanic tried to walk into her warehouse establishment, which is why people are also on this platform saying that you cannot just walk inside of a warehouse. Whereas if you watch the video closely and pay attention at the end of this video, then you would see that this woman never tried to walk into the establishment. She was only recording. And when she was recording, Courtney stepped out and addressed her. She never tried to open the door or anything. She never even got off of the dang on parking lot. She was in the parking lot the whole time. She didn't even get a chance to step on the sidewalk. Miss Medea was maybe on the sidewalk filming, but that was it. And I also want to point out that when Courtney did come out, the way that he addressed her was very nasty and rude, and it lets me know that they knew exactly who she was. And also, when she was trying to let him know what she was there for, because he asked her, what were you there for? They never allowed her to even get the words out of her mouth before that gutterball Stormball started calling her every type of B and H and everything out of the way. And I think that that was very fraudulent. It was unnecessary. It was nasty, and it was telling of the type of person that you are. So as far as stalking, that is not what this was. But since you want to talk about stalking, I would like to challenge all of you all to use your critical thinking skills. And every time this broad bring up the word stalking, I would like y'all to question her and ask her if the person that she befriended, did she consider him to be stalking male? Because I'm a bit I'm curious to know, how is it that you would label Miss Black Titanic as a stalker, which is not the fact. That is not the case. That is not the truth. But you wouldn't label your good old friend Marty Marr Walkie Talkie Holt as a stalker, and he's literally hacking into someone's phone, allegedly. So Stormy and her dumb ass, ignorant ass team put out a statement, and this is how I know her level of professionalism and her level of education is just in hell. Because how in the world did you even think that this even made sense to even put out? Then on top of that, this turkey neck broad talking about vlogger. Aren't we co-workers? Didn't you say we were co-workers? You don't know that, she was blogging. She's not a vlogger. Do you know what the difference is between a blogger and a vlogger? So Gobbleneck Sid, the Ice Age Monster, said, "Dear Canvas Beauty, we would like to remind the community and valued customers that our warehouse is not open to the public." Then this dumb broad said, "Today, a particular vlogger known to Canvas Beauty attempted to enter our warehouse location to film their experience for their YouTube channel." It says, "This vlogger has made numerous defamatory videos with false statements and trespassed multiple previous properties of Canvas, to the extent where we have received warnings about this individual from multiple previous neighborhoods and landlords. While we as a founder and creator brand always support creators with all perspectives and freedom of speech, this type of behavior will not be tolerated, and police will be called on any trespassers, including those entering our private parking lot and or disturbing our neighboring companies." It also says, "As a family business, it is also paramount for us to protect our incredible staff and ensure their safety, especially in the warehouse environment. As always, you are welcome to shop our beauty products," blah, 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 blah. So Sid, the Ice Age Stormball Guttermouth Monster, basically made this very unprofessional statement. And at the end of the day, what was wrong? I don't even know what was the point of her saying today a particular vlogger. Like, it was just very condescending, rude, unnecessary. And I think she needs to just refrain from whatever. She needs PR, y'all. She needs PR. She needs somebody to get up in there and help her. And to the lady Marie that got into my comments, that was actually in the video, telling Stormy that the lady, that Miss Black Titanic was ignorant. And y'all need to really be honest and stop lying to her and be honest about what it takes to be a businesswoman. For everybody that's saying that they would have reacted this way and they would have reacted that way, that's because y'all are where y'all are right now. Y'all do not have a warehouse that is distributing to CVS, Walmart, Sally's, TJ Maxx, and all of these other places. At the end of the day, that there is a way that you are supposed to behave, especially when it comes to dealing with these companies, or else you will be considered a liability. At the end of the day, whether this woman was on her parking lot or was in the parking lot and wasn't supposed to be there or not, there's a way you come out and you address this woman. And the way that she chose to do it was very unprofessional and telling of her professionalism. She gave this woman not one chance to state her business on her property, and she didn't even give her the chance to just leave without it even getting chaotic in that way. She could have simply opened the door and say, "Hi, Miss Black Titanic, I understand that you are a blogger. I don't want to be filmed. I don't like the content that you post, and I'm going to ask you to leave off my property, or else I'm going to have to call the police." My thing is, they didn't call the police because it has something to do with what is going on in that warehouse, but that's just my opinion. Also, I want to know how this is a private parking lot when there are other people that are renting out those buildings. So the parking lot, in my opinion, is not private, but this is something that she is saying to make herself look good. You can't trust a person like Stormy. She is unaccountable, and unaccountable people are big liabilities, in my opinion. And like I said, it'd be different had Miss Black Titanic pulled up and was extra rude and disrespectful, but she wasn't. It'd be also different if this woman pulled up to her dang on home. This is a place of business. This is public information. It's not like she's doxing the woman or anything like that. So for the dummies that keep saying, "Oh, that's doxing," y'all need to do better with y'all research. And just do better in general. But that's all I have to say. Y'all look at the video. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Lamh Chancellorsville drama. But before I even play the video, it's important to note that Miss Black Titanic never tried to open that lady door, and I want you guys to compare what Stormy said this lady tried to do versus what she did.
85 production. Now, this is the last area where Stormy said she had her Camry Beauty. So let's walk down here. I got my photographer with me. We're going to see. She's supposed to be in suite number 5. Now, when she's delivering packages, that's what's on her package. Suite number 5. Let's see. Now, this is Production Avenue. Look over there. Get the feel over there. As you can see, this is a rural area. We're in Madison, Alabama. So we're looking for Candace Beauty. What's that? Challenger Defense. We're looking for Candace. Yeah. That's Challenger Defense. Come on, come on, Shay. Here I am. Yeah, we're looking for number 5. She said that Canvas Beauty is in here. This look empty, you guys. Get a shot of number 5.
I thought it was empty, y'all. I thought.
Hey, yo, what y'all doing here?
We're just looking for you guys. I'm part of the.
No, y'all need to be recording that over here. Nothing.
Okay, so you guys were on. You guys are.
Police.
You guys are
I'm gonna call
public.
the police if you guys.
Y'all definitely gonna call the police. Y'all bitches weird as fuck.
Y'all should be-
YouTube hoes weird as fuck. Weird as fuck.
Yeah, y'all shouldn't be coming out.
Ain't nobody
no hoe. It ain't
All right, that's okay.
I'm gonna just call the police.
Call the police. No.
We ain't did nothing.
Against the law.
Place of business. You can't be doing that.
We caught it right there. We walking down through the building. We walking down through the building. Let's go.
We gonna walk down through the building.
Ain't nothing. Let's go. Bitch, you back. That's okay.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Y'all should be recording that.
Bring it on. Hey, we recording the whole building, man.
What?
Shit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Y'all see Shay not having that.
Okay. Call the police. Call the po-po, ho. Call the po-po, ho. Hey, ain't nobody said we can't record no building. Yeah, this none of your business. We just walking down recording the building. Taking the name. Y'all ain't got no name up on that building. Put a name up on the building. Then we won't record you. Put a name up there. Put a name up there. Put a name up there. Don't you worry about this. Don't worry about this. Come on. You can go put some new clothes on. As you can say, they're upset. Well, they really are in there, you guys. This is Canvas Beauty. Ain't no name on no building. We're recording this one on it. This is, y'all can see they cussed us out. We finally found Canvas Beauty Supply. All right, she's still counting. Ain't nobody talking about what you saying. Be quiet, girl. Yeah. We're recording. Stop, man. Hey, girl. Hell. Yeah, you wouldn't even come out. Taking it.
Yeah.
See me do me dirt. So me by that work. When you walk a line. In the cafe,
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
It's just entertainment purpose.
It's not.
In the case of
This
anybody.
is just entertainment purpose.
It's not.